People learn math, people learn English. Very seldom do people put emphasis on learning life and being in touch with how you feel and how your interactions are with the people around you. And so Challenge Day, it actually accomplishes both goals, because people find out that when they do well in terms of being in touch with themselves, they also create a safe place to flourish academically.
Biggest emphasis is just on being yourself. And what we find is that when we give people permission to be themselves, then they do all of those things. Like they play games, they're laughing, they're dancing. You know, it's also about like getting real with one another and having conversations, deeper conversations, not just superficial things.
Let's celebrate what's great. Let's have a lot of fun. And also let's talk about things that could be difficult. Let's just provide an environment for people to be themselves 100% and see what happens. And inevitably, we arrive at a place of connection.
The reality of the event, it's not something that's staged. It's based on things that have happened to kids and based on what kids share with everybody. So it's just a great opportunity for our students to learn from other students about what really happens in the life of students.
Challenge Day was a fun experience because you get to know your friends and other people from different schools.
They made you like work with other people so you could break down the barriers between you guys, and like you didn't judge people by their looks or anything.
A roller coaster, you know. First people were feeling happy, then when we got into our small groups they were feeling sad, then they got us happy again. You know, it was just a lot of emotions.
It was interesting. It was very intense. I wasn't sure what to exactly expect going to Challenge Day. And then once we got into our small family groups, you know, it was really touching and heartfelt to really see how these kids, what type of lives these kids come from at the age of 12, and really get to know, you know, the difficulties of a 12-year-old these days. And, you know, some kids have gone through a lot more than myself at age 26, and it was really it was heartbreaking to hear stories about kids who just have really struggled.
And I don't think that we necessarily always speak about bullying and some of the different things that the kids go through on a daily basis. It's not just so in your face, if you will. Let's deal with this, let's focus on it. And I think that it needs to happen. Those conversations are important.
You don't know what anybody's going through, so you shouldn't make fun of them or you shouldn't pick on them or nothing like that, because you don't know what they're going through. It could be harder than what you're going through.
A lot of people have their feelings tucked away and they don't share it with anybody, so no one can get them help.
Just knowing that you're making an impact on somebody's life can also make an impact on your life. So you making a kid happy, that's also making your day.
When you see somebody like sitting alone or somebody down, you gotta go try and make them happy and sit with them and talk to them and let them know everything's gonna be okay.
The one-day event's great, don't get me wrong, but bringing things back to the school and making them part of the culture is where we really need to focus. And I think that's something that I hear from our staff and students that attend, is they want to bring those things back.
It would be worth it even if one kid had the sort of breakthrough that pretty much every kid at Challenge Day has. But to see, you know, 100 kids who leave the day feeling like my life is distinctly different because of this, leaving with tools that they can bring to their friends, to their family, to their community, to bring other people together, so then you know it's that one life is affecting so many other lives, and then those lives are affecting other lives. And so to make Challenge Day possible for even one more kid means that you're making that experience possible to the ripple that that kid is going to create in their life.
I wish everyone could do it. It's an amazing experience. Everyone should be able to experience what I experienced.
And Dr. King said longevity has its place. And the fact that this program has been brought to this community for so many years speaks to the commitment, the courage, the compassion of the leaders of the committee and how much they love young people. You can feel it. They operate with a level of excellence that's not experienced everywhere. And you can tell that their passion, their drive is for a world where everybody feels safe, loved, and celebrated. It's evidence every time you come to Jackson.